That yes does not show up before.
Raid testing time.
Oh god, what happens if you take this entering the raid animation when the raid isn't open? Does it drop you?
I think it just teleports you out. Because it takes you to the entrance of the raid and then says, hey, you can't do that.
Okay, good. Thought it might drop me and kill me.
I wish it would have.
Fuck you.
I need to target something first.
That looks kind of sick. Oh, I like that. Do I currently recommend playing Priest next year? No. Priest bad. Do not play it. Yo, the resubscribe? 6 months? Let's fucking go. And face cam? Never. I'm actually gonna go VTuber route. I'm gonna be a big titty goth girl. The irony of leaving Discord to literally just talk to you as a chat. Yeah, I mean, yeah, not wrong. Yeah, dude, I love this playlist. I've been using this playlist for stream of the last handful of streams I've been doing. It's fucking insane. You usually have you muted, Mike. Yeah, wow, okay, thanks. Oh, SRS chat cover. I'd have to go actually go AFK something. I'm sitting in the CG lobby right now, or else I would turn it on. Let me know when you're a hot goth VTuber and I'll come back. Tell me. Good luck, good luck.
This is about the point where we ask who is not in the group.
Well,
Pro, are you test digital?
Yes.
That's one of them. All the Vindy people are here.
I messaged.
The raid is open, by the way.
I messaged Chicken, but I haven't heard anything from him.
Okay.
Is he the last person? That I don't know if any of the unsures are here.
He's the last yes from Niscent, who's not here. Raid is up.
Oh,
Is someone really quiet?
That
I
might
think
be.
Odie is really quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, there's one
So
of the
this is a
raid
purely
20,
single
but-
target boss, so I don't
Get
care about
out.
the dot spread. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
just
test
kicked me
Oracle to
out as
start.
well.
And it crashed my OBS. What the fuck?
get out. Get out.
Damn.
Oh, this should be
Yeah.
lenient.
Failed to get into the raid and said, "All right, fuck you, bye."
You didn't sign an NDA?
I think this is what I want to test. It's just very standard Oracle, just moving the HD points to BOL.
Alright, well.
Just keeps kicking me out of the raid.
Where are you trying to join from?
Oh, now I'm in.
I joined from Stormwinds, but now I'm just trying to go through the entrance.
I just
You
got
have the
into
cloak?
entrance.
I do have the cloak. Now, like, I'm able to get to the first boss, and then it just, loading screen boots me out.
Where are we? 695.
We can bring laws in if you have a spot.
Yeah, until we get word from Chicken.
Why do I have fucking Blizzard Rave Raid's
He's logging
dropping
in now.
on? This is fucking annoying. I don't know why it's not hiding. Find Blizzard Raid. There we go.
Oh, I bet it's still... Let me try something. I'm gonna leave the group and reapply.
All right, I'm gonna assume most people know what's going on with this boss, either by normal or heroic. The only changes on Mythic are, based on the dungeon journal, what we can discern is that the wall from the intermission that you have the extra action button through with the cloak happens in P1 as well. So we probably will want to pull the boss a little bit off the wall to give melee a little bit of time. I don't know if it's obvious that it's coming from like really far away, or if it just spawns on the wall that we're next to. But everyone, you'll have to be ready to go through the wall with that. The soak mechanic is nothing really new. It just wipes you if you try to immune it. And there's an ad in the intermission. I think Pike was saying, and it does kind of look like if it hits the wall or something, it blows up. So you kind of have to DPS check it. How exactly it works is, we'll see, I guess. Well, Wall Snoopy makes a new character. We can do like one poll and see if we can see how the wall thing, the stuff like with the wall and all that works.
Let's have assist.
We do have. Oh yeah, we do have. Alpha. This boss is pretty intuitive.
All right.
It's not
See
crazy.
what this boss does.
Circles you drop on the edges of the room. The tank has a drop-off mechanic. There's a soak thing that you alternate in. The soak, just do like melee first, range second. The soak is very quick, so be ready to get into the second one after the first one goes off. Do you have the cloak, Walla? You do. Okay, so you'll have an extra action button during this fight that'll let you blink. When you press it, it like blinks you forward, and you use it to go through the like big moving wall. Everyone's ready, so the tanks can do a pull, whatever.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, you can see it. The wall's way the fuck back there. These are the things from the outside. You can see the wall coming, so we know it's going to be having some melee. You can walk off when it's about to reach you, and you blink through the action button. Oh. I think the tank got distracted by the wall and blew up in the raid.
I pressed the button. Is that not what's supposed to happen?
One of the tanks just had the tank mechanic.
Oh,
Yeah,
that would probably
which
be.
will fall off.
He does
Mr.
he'll do a
Monk.
channel on you. I just hear whispers.
Yeah, you gotta run out. You just run out with it. It's pretty basic.
The tank might also just be able to live getting hit by the wall. I've never tried.
You could live it on heroic, but I think it does like 44 million on this, so you might have to press that button.
And that timing's good though. You'll be able to drop it off and then blink through the wall.
I just transcend through it also. I don't even need to press the button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any it's not like a kill thing after behind it.
Since there's an add and intermission that we have to kill in time, I'm not gonna lust on pull now. I'm gonna assume we're gonna make it to intermission.
5, 4.
Yeah, we can see how tight the check is on that.
1.
Delay slightly to time it with the wall.
Wall.
Easy.
This is a melee soak. No, that's the soak. That's the. Yep. And then range getting quickly. You can. Okay.
Ranged miss. Yep.
Yeah, well, it did try to run away. It tried to run away from it.
We could probably just do. Does it pick? Does the person who gets targeted with the second one, are they able to move?
It's on the same person.
It's on the same person.
Okay, are you mobile like during that?
Yeah.
I guess when you do like when the melee one, just do it on the boss, and then the ranged one, just move it out to the end. That way, the ranged don't have to move in, and melee don't have to move out. This the tank just moves out.
Can you give Odie Baby assist?
There should be plenty of people in that soak, right? More than 5 there, so for people that have the drop the circles off on the edge of the room, it's not a problem if they can't make it back in time.
Yeah.
Do melee get the drop that you have to run out?
You can stand in melee, you just have to get knocked forward, I guess.
I think he. Wait, hold on. Are we talking about the thing that you drop on the edge of the room?
Mechanic where you drop the stuff on the edge. Do melee get that, or is that only ranged?
It made it, and heroic melee got it, so.
Can you relist the group real quick?
Is anyone logging?
I am.
I can be.
So if we want to do the thing where the person targeted with the soak moves, we can have like melee on skull, ranged on X. The person targeted with the soak though needs to like recognize once it's gone off because they don't get knocked, right? So they have to look and see that melee got knocked and then move back to X, or else we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Sounds good to me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And a reminder for melee, I'm pretty sure that soak knocks you like in the direction you are from the center of the soak, so you probably don't want to get knocked directly backwards when you get into the range.
You know,
It
so
definitely
get knocked
does.
into the wall. It takes you pretty far.
That's how I did. Oh fuck, I don't have the cloak. I gotta go get it after.
No.
Wall here.
Probably have group soak soon, I think. And we'll just be like on boss of your skull, range be behind you. That would be. Intermission, Gilead.
This ad spawned in the same spot, so we can't really this.
You're saying this is the same spot it's
There's a range ad behind us too, by the way.
Yeah, there's two ads.
These two ad spawns are the same.
Can you knock the ad? Can you grip it, knock it before you kill it?
I don't have a DK.
I put a ring on it, didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, you can live the wall by running through it.
I figured you would have had to move the ads, maybe. Okay.
And you just have to knock the tank shit on top of where they are gonna be.
Yeah.
And that's set location. It was the same as last bowl.
Yeah, it was here and there.
Let me try and mark it.
And I assume that it's gonna alternate since the boss is moving further back. So
We probably don't have enough people alive to soak the.
We do not.
The soak mech.
yes, you take a
Yeah, there's a
knock that.
column. There's a debuff, yeah.
There's no debuff.
Not on this fight.
I'm not getting
You can soak
What?
both times screens.
Yeah, there's no debuff.
Like our double soak thing is the person who has it moving.
You just likely won't be topped if you try and soak it twice, so you'll need to use like something or something.
I could have sworn the Dungeon Hero said there was a hole before.
Nope. Looking at it right now.
I mean, I see it's not there now.
Can you guys try to live till the next immersion so we can see the ads fall? Everybody try and get in the soak.
Was that the second soak or was that the first soak? There's two soaks for your phase, right?
That was the second one. Everybody got knocked out of it, and then not enough people got back in.
Yeah. Sorry, I meant like, was that the second? Not the second of the two soaks, but like, was that the second time he casted the ability?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he cast it once per phase. It looks like.
No, that was
Oh, that was twice. Okay.
It's only one in the first phase.
That's
Yeah, this
three
is the
times.
this.
Three
Yeah,
times.
this.
Okay, well we're dead now. All right.
I can live.
Blue tags. What is called purge? Oh, is that when he leaves?
Okay, I see an ad there.
It's all the way back at blue again. It's the same
Okay, yeah, they're both at the
It's
start
just two
again.
ads. It's just
Wait,
two ads.
yeah.
Always, I guess?
Well,
Okay.
no, this
Wait.
is different. This one was
That
like over.
yeah,
at
that
Moon.
middle ad is different. Moon was where the first one was.
Yeah.
Why are they so
There's a whole lot of shit on the ground.
Like, although we get new space to play, the first space we started the fight at is still available to us. So it's almost as if they want you to pull the boss back based on where those two ads spawned. But that's weird.
Does the boss teleport forward in intermission, like to his next spot?
Yeah, he teleports.
Yeah, he
pushes
does.
you back
And he pushes you.
Okay.
It pushes everyone back here.
I wasn't sure if he ran or if he teleported. Okay, that's really annoying. So we just need a million multi-daughters like Bandit. Cool. Because there's going to be an ad spawning like back here every time.
I
They
mean,
have pretty low. They have pretty low
they want you to
health.
like end back here anyway, and also it's like there's not
And
enough.
it's the
health
first boss of the
for-
raid, also. I'm sure it won't matter.
Yeah,
But it's like 2-star
It doesn't matter
surges.
already. Like, yeah, it's like no health.
The second
Yeah, they have
initial push is way
120
stronger.
mil is like nothing.
I think it wants you to get pushed all the way to the beginning.
Yeah,
and have to walk all the way.
You can't. You basically can't fight it most classes.
4, 3,
I'm just gonna last one
2,
pull. Intermission.
1.
Do we have set spots for the mining drop? Is it over like moon side?
There's a weak ore that I signed. Did you not have it?
Is it liquid?
No, I'm trolling.
Those are our liquid weak ore.
Walls coming. Well, soaks on the next set of 4 get out for
Grab the features. Melee.
Oh, my Mind Blast got cancelled. Oh no.
really long to be in that link.
Yeah, there's no shot. Ranged.
God, it didn't back up.
Yeah, if it doesn't back up, we just die.
The wall's coming.
So that second one comes a lot faster. I'm delaying the evening in phase 1
Melee.
to hit that first tank explosion and wall jump. But the second one is going a lot faster, so I think I need to ramp as soon as that phase starts. I'll have to look at logs to
Just,
see what the
just look for
exact
the
timings
indicator
are,
of
but-
everyone who's standing on top of you getting flung the fuck away.
Right.
So, was someone saying that each phase is lasting longer? Like, does this guy do extra abilities?
Yeah, because his energies.
That is bad because we will get pushed back there, so we're gonna get pushed through it, and it'll be hard to get past it during the intermission.
This is the last group, so
Melee first. And back in the range. Ooh, don't get knocked into the roots. Okay.
Yeah, they teleport you and do more damage.
Okay, so this is the same as last time with the ad positioning. There's one in the middle, and then there's the one back at the very beginning. So at least for now, the ads are certainly set.
is the wall coming?
Thank you for that. I was not paying attention.
So the big puddles was from the tank mechanic. Is that how it worked?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's
just
on the
stack
big.
them,
where the-
like, I think you just
Can
have
you?
to stack them in each
Yeah,
other.
you can stack them,
you
that's
stack
really
them
good.
directly in each other, and they don't get bigger or anything.
That's really good.
How big is the shield?
Over 40, or is that 40 bill? 40
It was, I think it was 700 million.
Let's get this.
Garbage time.
Yeah. You probably can't break the shield to so many people.
I kind of want.
gonna
Okay,
go back
can I
to
see if
that.
I can bubble it, or is that a no? Should I kill myself?
Bubble what? The last thing?
The purge ending?
Yeah, the purge ending.
I mean, this is so long, I feel like you're never going to actually hit this in Prague.
Yeah, man, that's probably true.
Unless they change the time of it.
I would think that, like, even though you could probably... You have, like, enough time, the damage increases, right? So you'd probably just rot down.
Yeah, I was thinking it started taking pretty hard there.
So far the ads have been the same. Blue and noon first intermission, and then blue and orange second intermission.
So basically we just don't want, like, the tank circle avoid mid, and traps avoid mid, and everything else seems okay.
Yeah, I think we should just always do the tank circle back left.
5,
Yeah,
4,
sure.
3, 2, 1.
Melee. Left ranged.
If everyone gets knocked the same way, you can just follow them, and everyone's in both soaks.
Backwards.
Is this a damage amp on boss?
No, it's just shield. I mean, the damage he does.
Yeah. Damage he takes now.
Yeah, okay.
Let's try going immediately into a ramp here. Seems like I probably even want to do it a little bit faster than that.
That is so far back. Actually, maybe it is back.
Yeah, you can. There's a knock I think soft solo.
I wonder if that push gets stronger though every single time.
No, it looks like it tapers off right before the end, so it's like you intended to start at the bottom.
Wall coming.
Ah, that's bad. Okay. It just doesn't last long enough. I wanted to try to ramp off there, but it just does not last long enough.
Do you guys know if you can get the mechanic twice, so you have to move out in a row? Has anyone gotten it?
I don't know it's twice in a row, but I've gotten a whole fucking lot.
On the side.
Yeah, the ones you just take that to the side. With everyone alive.
Does anyone, we know how long this would last? How much longer?
This is the last set of mechanics before we finish.
3 energy.
So, and then we'll phase after.
Oh, that's so bad.
There's a new wall up. There's a wall up, so we can't get pushed back all the way to the beginning anymore.
Well, that wall kill you.
Right.
You like should hit that.
Oh, yeah, range hit this one in the back.
Prepare for the wall coming.
Look at this wall of fucking orbs.
So you can cloak through the orbs, but if you don't have
Excuse
a cloak,
You
I
can
don't
wait
know
for
what
your
you're supposed to
blink
do.
to blink through, maybe.
This
You
is
guys
also cannot bubble through it.
You can.
I just
use
rolled
the cloak
through
to
it.
get through.
Oh yeah, you
Holy fuck. So much damage.
Yeah, the fucking
fuck.
shielder, we died.
Oh my god.
I needed that cast to finish, man.
Are we just gonna die?
Yeah, can we
go-
stop damage?
I
Wait,
wanna
can we
go
stop
again.
damage and just see what he does in this phase?
Yeah.
Sure.
Just hang out.
Because I think the
Very
Emperor is in a
tough
good place.
Okay, sure.
Okay, I'm kind of curious, I'm curious what abilities can break these without, like, getting stunned. I think he's stunned. So after this...
Yeah, they do.
They stun and drop a puddle behind them.
I know AMS can soak them.
So
Alright,
probably
where's
regular
Jay from?
mage blink.
I got stunned.
I'll run regular mage blink next time and see if I can get it.
I don't think. Well, I guess it.
It's not gonna matter though.
You don't really need to. The only time it would be useful is if you need to pop a trap that's, like, in a bad spot for, like, the intermission, because then you could, like, pop it and then it just leaves degen. You can walk over the degen in the intermission instead of getting stunned.
Oh, I wish I didn't use invis to see if I can invis this.
There's the wall.
We're right next to you. Yeah.
Oh, it comes from right there? Okay, yeah.
Wall again.
Yeah, I can break this.
Oh, he's just spamming walls. Is he
Yeah,
just
he's
spamming
spamming.
walls?
I think he
think
does
so,
like
bro.
two, and he does two in the mechanics,
Three?
and then maybe two more.
Yeah. He's doing the wall again. You know, he's doing drops. Actually, you wouldn't be able to pass those, right? Because they're so close
yeah,
together. You wouldn't be able to do
You
them.
can run
Yeah.
back, I guess.
Yeah, but you can pull him backwards. Yeah. So it's wall mechanic, and that's what it is pretty much.
Double.
Well, that's again. This seems more like an actual enrage as opposed to because we're like aiming at it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he does double. He keeps spamming double wall. It's just like enrage.
Yeah, you can't teleport back any further to do the intermissions.
Interesting.
I'm a fan.
Alright, I want to try some Board Weaver.
Yeah, great
It
first
was a
ball.
cool boss. That gigantic wall of orbs was crazy, though.
That is, I think. You just
Yeah,
wanna
what the
use
fuck
cloak to
was
get through
that?
those.
I mean, it was just like wait 10 seconds for the blink to come back up again.
They could've
could
went all the way
hit
around, but-
Range could have hit the boss from
You
behind
could
the
hit,
wall,
yeah,
right?
you could hit him from there.
Yep.
Yeah. I could throw
I
hammers.
feel like if that's the case for the last section, I feel like you would just move him back, right? Like you would just move him like towards
can
the
I move
entrance,
my
so you don't
fucking-
If
any
you
more
were,
time to dodge the
yeah,
walls.
if you were pushing in rage, you would just pull him all the way back to this wall comes back up. This one behind him right now, so you would pull him right on the other side of it. So you'd have as much time as possible to kill him.
So every other wall you have the cloak back anyways.
So just play a bunch of
5,
mages.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I avoided a relief in my life.
Group soak. Yes, Mage Blink gets you out of the stun from hitting mushrooms.
I should probably roll demon then.
I feel like these ads are gonna have a lot more health on
Well, the first
Probably
so I
full
don't think
multi-dock squad, or you won't be able to beat this, I think.
them.
What was that, Spirit Chill?
You cannot invis the group soak.
Pretty OP.
Yeah. Might be able to free invis it.
While I'm wearing these traps. We want to do the last intermission again. If I have to stop him.
Oh yeah, let's stop. Let's stop for sure.
Oh, oh.
Oh, I saw old trinkets,
Are these matrices and then is it a soak? Yeah, it's a soak. And then it's an intermission.
We're about to kill this boss.
Yeah. So the orbs are still the same, so that same wall is over there.
Walls coming.
You can kind of just walk through it.
Are we planning to kill this? I don't know if there's much we need to test. I feel like it's pretty simple. I don't know if anyone else told me they want to test.
Yeah, no, we all kind of lived through the whole fight. So.
Yeah, we kind of just fucking smurfed the fight.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
I am unable to carry more of those.
I'm do a weird thought. What if you aug buffed the Druid 4-piece ramp, and they just get like a gigantic buff?
Yeah. Yeah, Boomkin? Fuck you. Shut
Yeah,
up.
Boomkin. Fuck.
That was uneventful.
It's a good fight though.
Yeah, 94 crit.
I enjoy it for the first boss, that's for sure.
In recent history, my favorite first boss.
Yeah. Teleport guys back at the entrance of the room.
I'll reserve that opinion until I see how it feels on week 12 of the raid.
I mean, everything feels bad then, man. Come on.
I think I definitely think it'll be good though. It just doesn't seem like it has any annoying things other than maybe like teleport.
It's not Vexy, yeah.
It's less annoying than Vexy. Like what else we had, I can't
Oh,
remember.
why the fuck did my ray frames turn on again? I don't know why Blizzard ray frames keep turning on.
To not be greedy goblins to play the
It's
game.
like it's not like the Sepulchre first boss where you had like forced ad phases and shit.
Oh, that was
you
a good
could
fight.
just kill this
I
boss
enjoyed
as
that.
fast as possible and it's not a problem. That's pretty good.
Yeah, like even Olgarax had the like down phase where you couldn't attack him.
Yeah. At least like intermission is fairly quick on this. You're back on the boss pretty fast and you're just blasting him.
Okay, well we're stuck for 23 minutes.
As opposed to Olgrax, it's also nice this boss isn't nearly 10 minutes long.
Those intermission ads feel weird though. They feel like inconsequential. Like, are they just supposed to slow you down or what? They didn't do anything and they have so little HP that there's no way the wall ever hits them or they ever complete their cast.
Yeah, like I barely
Next
even
boss?
looked at him.
The next boss is the spider, right?
It's the moth
There you
thing,
go.
right? Yeah,
The
from
big
seal.
moth bug thing.
I'm just calling it a spider, man. Like
A
call it
slug?
spider to me.
I thought it was a slug.
It turns into a slug.
There's 3 bosses today. Same 3 as yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow's
haven't
4
watched
and
it?
an hour earlier.
If you haven't watched them, I'd go take a minute to go watch the heroic video since the next one's not all that different at all.
Very interested to see how the next one works. I want to see how the pylons work.
That beam is gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because
It's
either
like
it just does
fucking-
not matter at all, or it's like
Or it's very
actually
complicated. Yeah.
But it's the second boss, so it's probably the former, not the latter.
Okay. Waiting on new boss. Second boss today is. I think it's Lunathon. It's the stupid boss. Which I feel like Heroic didn't really do anything, so I'm not 100% sure what to expect here. Damage-wise, I know it's got a pulsing AoE every once in a while, but I don't know how strong that's going to be. I also don't know how much damage you're going to be taking from the tethers. Not really 100% sure what to expect damage-wise here. What's the pulsing mechanic? It's called. Yeah, I think it's this. Over Infusion Burst. Or is it this? Maybe it's this. Okay. It's probably And we got 4 minutes until the next boss.
The portal is up.
All right. Switch back to Oracle to start here. Oops, my headset battery is dying. Swap that real quick. There we go.
Okay. Looks like we're all here. This boss is a little bit weird because there's a pylon mechanic that we won't know how it works until we pull it. Because there's not the dungeon rules very not clear on it. But the pylons will spawn beams, which I'm assuming will go towards the boss, and if you don't soak the beam, it pulses on the raid. It's like Fallen Avatar, it sounds like. That's basically the only new mechanic that I think is on Mythic, other than the last phase. There's a spread, which probably will have an indicator, so it should be pretty easy. But we really have to just pull the boss to see what the pylon mechanic is, and then we can work out how to handle it.
P2, you also need to have like 4 people or 5 people soak the tank soak at least, otherwise it shields or something.
Yeah, it's the same as last boss. You can't individual soak it.
That's the P2, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She does like a frontal on one tank and then a frontal on another tank. You have to have 5 people in each at least.
Yeah. I think we're already other than Wall getting his food. So we
Let's do
can
melee range
all,
split for that anyway.
assuming we get to P2 on the first ball. We just get the pylon stuff. Maybe the pylon stuff is cursed as fuck.
Yeah, let's do it. I want to see it.
Oh, my talents are
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh right, the tanks have to hit the.
Yeah, there's 2 rings of now.
There's 2 rings.
I hit the what?
There's
See,
only
like the infused tangles.
You have to hit the
that with the tank
tangles to
line.
make them killable. Yeah.
So there's only 1 pylon.
Oh, where's
right
the
now.
other one?
There's only 1 up right now. It's on moon.
Oh, there's 2
Which
pylons.
one's to turn on? It's just,
It's on. There's one on
One's
skull.
on skull.
Yep, I got skull.
Interesting.
New rings are out.
Usually hit one of these blobs.
yeah, so
You probably. Can somebody else take skull? Oop, somebody take skull. I died.
I can take skull.
So this will be like 2 different soakers at least.
Stay alive. Let me see where the next one's from. Oh, okay.
What's the damage on this boss?
There's a pylon on X. Pylon on blue. So it's probably like first person soaks, and then once we break through the walls closing in, people who run through go out and soak next. You have a pylon on skull, X, and blue this time.
Start with skull.
They do drop between pylons.
Someone needs to take skull.
how do the oh, you can just soak them even in melee of the boss. It just blocks the beam.
Yeah, you just gotta stay between boss and beam. So yeah, the pylons spawn and start beaming just before the rings start spawning. I'm guessing here, but it does seem like timing is potentially right to like have a person soak and then person who runs through goes and soaks behind them.
When we do the tank frontal, I think it's probably better for ranged to always have that like near where the main range clump is, and then we have like other special designated people to like go to the opposite side, like melee, like a couple melee to soak the far pylons.
So we're mostly between like X and skull is where ranged is.
Yeah, we can maybe try something like that where we don't rotate as hard each time. We probably just try and stay in one spot as much as possible and see, because I think the thing that'll force us to move is the mechanic that tethers you that you have to run out of. You have to just like not be standing in our existing puddle when you break it, right? Other than that, I feel like maybe staying in the same general area would be helpful.
Yeah, I think you handle the tether breaks like as you're I don't know how often they come out, but when on heroic I think we were breaking them like when we were like dodging the rings. You would just naturally like snap them like on the edge where you pop out of the ring.
Yeah, they break when you're 40 yards away, so it's only gonna happen once you run out. We should pull.
So I guess we just try to have the tanks, like maybe always try and break around skull
4,
for the
3,
the frontal.
2, 1.
Last time first pylon was on Moon.
Same again.
Yep. Shark, you get it first. I can get it next. I'm gonna try and run through and then soak it, Shark.
Okay.
Got it. How many stacks did you get to?
14.
Okay, I only got to 5, so it's not very even. Blue and X.
I'm getting blue.
I'll get X to start.
I take it now, Shark. Can you run through and then come back and take it again? I don't know if that's worth it.
Yeah, I gotta let it drop.
Oh, it's already gone. I only took 4 stacks of them.
How long does
10.
it last? It's 15 to or
10.
20 stacks.
Errors are fucking
10
pissing me off.
Oh no, sorry, I'm at the beam. Like, how many stacks total does it give out?
It sounds like about 20.
Cross.
Okay. That's pretty easy then.
Got cross right now.
Somebody get skull.
I'm on skull right now.
Somebody have to go through quick and pick it up from you.
I'll get cross. I got it. Now.
Okay.
A skull is dropping it off. I'm back on skull.
How many stacks did you get, Shark?
It already cleared, so I don't know. I'm on moon.
You.
I'm guessing it was 9. Okay.
I'm gonna hope this is.
I'll get blue.
Somebody get X. Somebody get X.
I'll get X after whoever's taking it now moves.
Need a blue backup soon.
I will get Moon. I will get Moon. That was 3 that time.
We want to rotate. There's a lot of webs here.
Yeah, we can rotate towards the moon side. Maybe it looks like there's a lot less over there.
Okay, I will shoot.
What we
towards
did on
inside.
Rogue is we kind of changed the place we were breaking out of. Like we rotated it slightly so that the web would always
Somebody.
I'll get X.
not be
I've
on.
got Moon. Just try and stay alive till the next pylon set. I think I know what's gonna happen though.
He faces at 50, right? If it's the same.
Yeah, there's 4 pylons active right now.
So it's
slamming lust on pole.
I have moon right now.
It's 4 pylons.
Yeah, I mean I did no DPS this fight because I was just looking at stuff. So the pylons spawn in each phase 2 sets. It goes 1, 2, then 2, 3, then 3, 4. So this is the last one where we have all 4 active.
We can maybe see a bit of P2.
Classic disc freeze dad on the floor. True.
Boss phase
Just
is
freedom and walk through it.
You can also just, you can free them and walk through.
It does a lot of damage if it is a non-tank, but
It should cancel the mechanics for sure.
I want to say 50%.
Cancel it.
Yeah. Pull it immediately to the edge of the room, like as far as you can. I want to see.
I was just looking. I mean, it's really mostly, for the most part, the same as it was last year.
if you do some kind of
Void Reaver's a lot better with the tier set. The tier set's like ridiculous amounts of power, but Oracle's like probably still just the default choice. Oracle plays mostly the same, except you have to be a little bit more cautious about your.
That was the
Yeah,
spread
no, I don't expect it to stay
indicator,
like
so it's
that,
pretty
but
obvious.
for now it is.
Well, that's because we didn't have enough people in the soak in the frontal. Right
Oh,
there.
I didn't recognize your Twitch name.
Okay,
Hello.
it's like the same thing besides you get.
Yeah, I mean it was hard to check on
on
first boss because
like
we're 5 healing and first boss just didn't really do any damage. So
when we do the tank or like the movement, can the tanks always just aim to be ahead of where the last puddles were dropped in going whichever direction? But I think that'll
move it a
dictate.
bunch. You move it a bunch after it does like the roaring, like whatever arcane something move when it shits out the stuff on the
Fair.
floor. What is it called? Arcane Hour.
yeah, I tried both Void Weaver and Oracle on the first boss. Both felt fine. Neither felt super impactful just because the boss was
if the tanks will just
not really
dictate
doing
our
much.
rotation.
So.
Yeah. That way we aren't going like to one side.
Whenever
and then
there's
the
too many
exact
webs.
Opposite. Yeah, we just want to stay like close to where our last webs were, and the tanks will be able to dictate that with where they point the frontal.
Shark, start on moon. Yeah.
Yep.
Nope, it's on X this time. It is random.
Turn kill.
Switching with you, Shark.
I got 6 stacks.
Okay, so I should get 14. Yep.
14 billable?
It is 20 stacks total.
You can live 20, it's just,
Yeah.
I'm on moon.
which that honestly might just end up being the play. It's really easy if only one person has to do it.
I don't... Can you soak it the entire time without getting killed by the rings?
Depends. I'm going to a turtle here.
Okay. You're about to get yoinked. Okay, so it does end before the rings hit the middle. So you could, yeah, just have one person soak all the time.
New pylons.
I'm gonna move way over here.
Where are you, Shark?
I am going to move.
I'm dead, I can't back you up.
Turn kill again.
Moon's gonna go to boss.
I think there's enough people over there to get it. Are tanks getting hit with a lot of damage in this phase at all?
No. I think tanks will be soaking beams.
Yeah.
After the two frontals, tanks just soak beams for sure.
That's what I'm thinking. Do you guys live the rings coming in?
I can just freedom myself and stand in it, so yeah.
I mean, if you just freedom me, we can both just stand in it easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, so you just have tanks, okay. Okay.
Always.
Build the webs. Jesus.
Make a decision where this is the phase.
Yep. Phased. First mechanic I think is the tank frontal. 1 and 3 be in it.
I'm gonna stand on blue.
We should probably do 1 and 2. Well, yeah, just have some people in 1 and 3 not be in it because
Yeah,
there's not a lot of people in 2-4.
Oh!
Oh!
I think we have enough people.
Not enough!
This is the spread
Good.
mechanic.
Holy fuck.
Prepare for next frontal, just like everybody getting that. I'm not sure exactly what
Wait,
they're
does the
doing.
dot from it get increased too, the less people get it
Maybe. You guys are all gonna die on the next frontal.
It was taking 10 million. Yeah, we just didn't have enough people in that first city.
Okay, well, for like all of the first phase of P1, you could just have tanks soak because there's only 1 or 2 beams out.
Yeah, I've kind of just been playing the beginning of this fight, just ramping on CD because nothing really seems to be any relevant damage. It's just kind of all rot.
Yeah, we could. Well, we can kind of just put the frontals anywhere and make people run around, but it's gonna probably be more annoying.
Which you know what that means.
I mean, you could put the frontals at your like soak spot.
Yeah, but if they're on opposite sides of the room, that sucks. Because then you guys have to break one here, then run around over here and break that one.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Okay, well, like Shark and I will play like first soaker, and then like once frontals are done, tanks can take over. I guess.
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
Works for me. Oh my god!
I think
I keep forgetting it through.
there's definitely a way to like use blinks well on this fight because the tethers all seem to come out at the same, roughly the same amount of time. While the rings are coming in, so as long as you don't blink over the ring before the tether happens, you can blink after, and then it doesn't affect you really.
But I want any excuse to play Void Weaver right now on PTR, so
it's on X.
Get off X.
Tangles are broken on Skull. X and Moon. I got Moon.
I need to break the habit of shielding with my wheel in those stacks. It's too much Oracle, man.
I got X.
Okay, let me go through.
I got Moon.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand at all that garbage is awful.
That explosion, Jacob.
Just monk things. Skull, Moon. I got Moon.
I got Skull.
I got Moon.
Tangles. I've got Cross.
I got Moon. There's one on Skull too. I can take all of Moon, just get the other two.
I got Cross.
Cross is phasing soon anyway, so.
I got Skull.
Good boss. That was way easier.
Yeah, that's so much easier.
Swim here for the first round. Okay.
1 and 3 on the ping on the first runner. Ping him again. Spread mechanic. And then 2 and 4, be prepared to get in the tank frontal. Ping your frontals.
Spread.
Spread again. Is that really just it? Rotate frontal and spread?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's just a burn until the boss is.
Alright, 1
Just
and 3.
running out of room very quickly.
Yeah. I think we could move him more efficiently, but also not a big deal.
Still have quite a bit of room, actually.
Yeah, to rotate around. Spread.
That spread feels kind of whatever too.
It is
Because,
not much.
That
2
does
and
so much
4?
damage though.
2 and
yeah,
4.
a lot of damage.
It also instantly
It
like
auto
ticks
spreads you.
AoE. If you're pre-spread, it's gonna be pretty easy.
Does the spread do pulses the entire time, or is it just?
Yes. It pulses every second, and I think it pulses like immediately because I died almost insta. So you want to pre-spread for it. This is what 1 and 3. Got a bunch of people dead, so.
The weapon, the salary makes it a lot more normal.
Yeah.
2-4.
Bam. Is there no people as well?
We can die.
Hey, when we do the in P1, when we do the puddle drops on the edge, make sure that you're lining them up against field ones as best as you can.
What happens
just to conserve a
if you
little
don't
bit?
have a fire?
What does
Boss
the
gets
web
a
puddle
shield.
drop?
Oh, it's
If you're
Sure, Void Weaver is always going to look worse in testing than it's good, or feels protected against having to time it well. Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Drops a puddle like Ansarek webs that grows.
Is it
Yeah,
just,
I'm
like,
not
randomly
expecting it to
picking
look
people
as
to do it
good.
throughout the phase.
Yeah,
it's,
it
it's
usually
right before we move out for the
ring.
Yeah, for the ring. Or around
It's
that.
usually when the ring is like here-ish is where it starts picking people. And it like yoinks you hard.
The big annoyance with Void Weaver at this point is the
Then if you get picked by tether, you'll get yoinked.
at least for me, is the mobility difference. It's so much more noticeable how much less mobility you have as Void Weaver when trying to heal.
Tethered, most people are probably just running out of the ring natty, so everyone who's tethered.
Oh
should
yeah,
just
if
be
I
going
actually
in the
had
same direction.
timers
If you
and I
break
knew
the
what I was
ring on,
timing
like,
and knew
Skull,
what was going on, yeah,
everybody who has a
absolutely,
tether,
it would
just make sure
probably
you
crank
run,
there.
like, directly in line with Skull all the way to the back, and it'll drop them all together instead of spread out, so we save room in the last phase.
If you drop on someone else's puddle, though, you get stunned. So don't do that. Just spread out.
Human racial.
Oh really?
5,
Okay.
Yes, that is a mechanic.
3,
Cool.
2, 1.
I lied. Don't listen to me.
It's from Skull.
All you, Shark.
I got enough.
Okay.
I guess everyone's kind of in the way because we're moving out.
Does cloak prevent the stacks from accumulating from the pylons or no?
I got moon.
That or not. It prevents the damage. I think it does. I can try again.
Tethers are on moon and blue right now.
I got blue.
I don't think these guys realize how much damage they're taking from doing what they're doing.
Res Twixic if we have res, and then we need other people to be.
We don't.
Okay. All range, just pay attention to the pylons since both me and Shark are dead.
Alright.
Let me start with X. I want to see if it.
I'll start
the
with
cloak
Skull.
stuff works.
Yep, X and Skull.
I can get skull whenever.
Yeah, you can get it after. I have it right now.
Yeah, cloak does.
Okay, get
prevent
it now. I
from,
just got stuck.
stacking up. Someone can take X now.
I got it.
Next one we're gonna have 3.
It cleanses your stacks as well,
Oh,
so
no.
I could easily slow one people.
Just if you gotta pick your line.
This seems like a good boss, though.
Blue,
Not
X,
super
and
interesting, but second boss of the raid, so it's fine.
Skull. Somebody get Skull. Good.
I can get X.
You thought it was the wall touches? No, the people that are getting fucked are the people that are soaking these beams. So on Mythic, there's these pillars that are trying to zap the boss, and you have to intersect. my assumption is that the intended mechanic is that you have one person stand in it for X amount of time, and then you swap, and somebody else takes over, so your stacks don't get ridiculous. For some reason, these guys have just decided to sit in them the full time and
Piercing Strand
just go to ridiculous numbers.
That's the tank
That's the tank again.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't look like being in the direct center of the boss's hitbox when the rings finish.
Sounds like a BDK job.
Yeah.
So the only time it matters is when he's doing his every other one, right? When he does his like get out mechanic.
So like if you can stay in the middle, you don't necessarily need to swap out the beams. I don't think.
Okay.
That feels like an oversight.
Yeah, I had to test it because like all other iterations that I know of this have an explosion when the ads reach.
Mm-hmm.
How much damage are the beam cutters doing if you just walked it? What do you mean?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got it. I'm right here.
I'm there now too.
Okay. I'm gonna test his theory with standing balances at I am rooted.
Are you talking about these circles on the ground? Or are you talking about the ring?
I think it's still in a second. Got it. Do the tether, like the rings, not really do any damage? They just kind of root
I got
you?
the skull.
They do a decent amount.
Yeah, they do damage. They kill them.
Okay, I was standing in the middle, and I didn't feel like I wasn't taking damage, but I didn't get rooted.
That happened to me too. I'm not entirely sure why, but it didn't one-shot you, so I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, I got hit by both of them, but I didn't die. I got
cross.
I got blue.
I got cross.
Yep.
Stacks up quick if you don't break it fast enough.
I've got X, or skull, sorry, I've got skull.
Yeah, I just.
How would they do?
Phased. One and three first frontal. And then pre-spread after the frontal.
Almost killed me.
Spread out. Two and four. Everybody else is pre-spread. One and three. Pre-spread. Two and four. free spread. Wonderful. This is what, 1 and 3?
Yep.
Do we want to kill here? Or do we want to?
Let's go again. I want to try more.
Yeah, we should go again.
I guess for the spreading of that, like if
Frontal appearing is
if
perfect
one and
for
three
ramp
go
start.
first,
Okay, that's good to know.
the group that goes first, maybe.
Do I
tries
send
to
another
stay
Void
ahead a
Weaver or
little
do I
bit,
send another Oracle?
so that our spread is a little more natural,
I kind of want to send another Void Weaver.
like ahead of the boss,
Like
and then
the frontal should be in front of the boss.
yeah, just that way, like the group that has to go doesn't always have to move.
Are those timers
to where the
perfect
tank
for?
is. It's like if 1 and 3 go first, they're kind of staying ahead, and then
Those timers look
that
good for
frontal
Void
can
Wraith
stay
on
ahead,
every one, right?
And then 2 and 4 can stay behind.
Sure.
I think it worked
Also-
fine either way. Just trying stuff.
Yeah, I should not be in group 3. Like both tanks are in group 3 right now, but I've just been going in 2 and 4. But it's probably 9 and 11 for each stack, which is probably fine.
Rift with a pet on every other, probably. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try
Sheep
it.
wants to move to a different group.
Aiden, I've been doing 2 and 4.
Okay.
You switch him with Garf.
With who?
Son of Garf.
Oh, gotcha. Yep. Okay. Also remember that range, like you can be in the frontal soak but far away from the boss. You don't have to be like in melee to get the soak.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, 20 seconds apart would be single rad plus Rift on every single one with pet on every other. Oh, I just lagged really hard there. Holy shit. This ramp is fucked because I lagged.
Full raid is at skull, just let them have it.
I got blue. This tank frontal's gonna be right through the group. Watch out.
When it's full.
One at moon. I'll go to moon.
That's full.
Both tanks are dead.
Riz, maybe? Okay, maybe just.
I don't know
just
how it's-
probably die soon anyway.
We die.
Yo, Sea Shanty 2?
Chica, do you want to come in? Oh, he's muted.
Dude, I just want to get to the last phase to test last phase. Fuck first phase. I should probably take this stupid trinket off. Outside of B-Bangs? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm definitely burning too much mana. You're not wrong. I want to look at the mana efficiency of shield versus like flash shield on
5, 4,
Void Weaver.
2, 1.
Holy lag, man.
On skull. Thank God was good. This time.
Alright, so you're saying because the damage isn't high enough, just do, you know, like a fucking little cheeky Ken man with the or with the rift.
That did not work.
I've got blue.
I've got cross.
And then we go back into another cheeky 10 man.
I got blue.
I should not be pressing Halo during that. With the tier set, it's not even close. Is that damage I was taking there just from the puddle on the ground? Seems kind of absurd.
I'm going to skull.
I got blue.
Oh, my game crashed. Cool.
I got moon. Blue and X are the other ones.
I've got cross.
Boss will probably phase during this spring set.
Watch frontal.
Yeah, just push boss.
Good game, Blizzard.
Got blue.
Although I say good game, Blizzard, but I'm 90% sure it's my CPU. I have a new CPU coming on Friday.
1 and 3 first.
Oh, cool. I'm somehow still alive, but now I don't have raid frames.
Free spread.
Now I'm forced to play the fucking never go for 20-man ramp, even with evangelism.
I think it's natural people want to play like by the boss in the wall, but
2-4.
expect to play there.
Free spread, everyone else. One, 3.
Trying to catch up to get into these soaks, and I can barely get caught up here. And there we go.
Free spread.
Just gonna do some really inefficient radiance in here just to get a evang off.
2-4. Free spread.
Go to a sick uppies here.
1, 3. Free spread. Are we going again or are we killing?
I'm killing.
Not a lot of space here.
2-4, 2-4.
Oh, imagine this, but you had more than 5 frames. Yeah, I know, right? Dude, why is that the pull we kill, man? Like, come on.
I am unable to carry more.
But yes, I do agree. I think that with that boss not doing any like significant major bursts and just being pure rot, like that's where Voidweaver shines, right? Like the question is though, the big problem is what does the rest of the heal comp look like, right? Like
Did it scale us?
it's where Orc shines too. I know, shut up.
695?
I'm talking about opportunities to play
For
Void
Mythic, for
Weaver.
Mythic.
I know Oracle's good there
Heroic,
too.
It was like 684, I think.
I think it was less than that. It's less than Heroic was less than we are on live.
With the big
On
burst,
logs, it
it's
shows as 676. Yeah.
Okay.
Did anybody notice any patterns with like who got targeted by the poll threads? It was just completely random.
I think it is because I got it as melee. I saw range people get it.
Did anyone get it like 2 ring sets in a row?
What thing? The tether?
The tether that pulls you into the boss. Because like it pretty much comes out on the ring
Let me
sets.
check.
I definitely only got it once per cycle.
Yeah.
What is it? Infusion tether?
They're too frequent for Oracle. Yeah, I agree.
There wasn't any on the kill.
However, Oracle's probably insane for P1.
No, yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Specifically because
a lot of people
the,
got it like the one after,
Pillar
so
healing.
like not back to back, but the one after that.
Yeah, because it only does it twice, I think, per phase. Because it does it once per ring set, I think. I have to go back and check the video.
Yeah, I'll have to look at the
I would guess it's
I'll have to look at
kind
the
of
log to see
like
what the actual timing is.
rocket drills, where you're only going to get it once per phase.
Yes, you're not wrong. Because this is what boss. I think this is boss 2 or 3, right? Oh, here, let me put this back up. There we go. I think this is boss 2 or 3. It's an option. I don't remember the map.
4? Oh, that's not.
But I think it's you do Sentinel, then you do Loom or Soulbinder, and then you go to Forge Weaver.
To like,
and then I
open.
think it's like
I had a few times where I went up to, like,
linear
10,
for the
11
rest of the
stacks, and I'm,
instance,
like,
except Soul Hunter's is
losing 40% of
technically
my health to
optional.
Yeah.
Let me see what the actual log showed there for. Honestly, I almost beat the HVAL and I beat the rest of Shaman without having frames and DCing in the middle of the fight. That's not bad. Just owns the explosions at the end. Yeah, you're not wrong.
GG's. Good luck.
Thanks for coming. GG.
Yep.
You're not wrong, but it also just depends on how long that phase lasts, right? Like if that phase is not going to last that long, if it's if you just have the ability to assign a handful of CDs to cover the rot for a little while, and you only need to do it for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, then I don't think it really matters that Disc can hit that cadence. It's not like it's the full fight; it's just the last phase. But if you're in that last phase for 3-4 minutes, then yeah, maybe. And then it also just depends on what the rest of your healing comp looks like, right? Like if it's like you're saying, if it's a prize tier, then that might not be relevant at all. I don't know. I think Voidweaver viability kind of lives and dies on what else is relevant, other healer wise.
The last boss for today is what? Soulbinder? It's just the first 3 in a row, I think. I'm gonna throw a couple dishes in the sink. Give me 1 second. Okay. So, like, have you been paying attention to other healer tuning and balance and shit? I've got a general idea, but I haven't been paying too much. No? Alright. I'll talk to some other people. Was that post nerf? Because they did nerf it, right? I didn't see how big the nerf was, though. Prez being good scares me. Although I guess the current variant of Holy is kind of changed niches a little bit, right? Current version of Holy is more burst AoE again, instead of like strong spot healing and triage. It's both. Because whenever Prez is good, I'm always worried about the potential of doing a Prez H-Priest combo again. The last thing I want to do is get stuck playing H-Priest in a tier where Disc is good. I'm gonna sit down with Small after raid testing if you want to join. We gotta go through some bug reporting stuff. And we'll probably talk about raid testing briefly, but I gotta get all of our bugs documented and reported. Rob bed? Alright, that's fine. It's nothing new that we haven't talked about. Where did I put my list? Where's my notes? So the current bugs, the Scav desync on Voidweaver, the Smite and Void Blast spell queue issue. That's a big one that really needs to be fixed badly. We have some logs of Uppy's healing pets. There was a Earth Elemental that was eating a ton of defensive Uppy bolts when there was valid player targets. CR still being bugged. I kind of think CR should just be removed, but I'll at least mention it being bugged. Halo canceling when Scav ends. That's been around for fucking ever, but I might as well report it again.
Is there a PTR guy in this room?
DA double dipping from the raid buffs. That was something we reported, but didn't really push very hard. But
yeah, somebody pinged him.
Yeah, it's still double dipping. And then Uppy's not immuning knockbacks. That got changed when they allowed you to move.
Bro, I was like, what the fuck am I buying to, dude? The fuck.
So nothing crazy stuff. A bunch of stuff that's been around for a while, and then a couple Voidweaver specific ones that are a big deal.
Dude, I think I was under
the spell queuing Voidweaver one is really bad.
That would definitely not a play.
That's the only way you can really tell is as you get yoinked in.
I was so like focused on aiming my Shadow Crash, you know what I mean? Like right between the two ads.
I was making the mistake of like turning and actually hard killing the ads, and I should have just put everything into the boss because I lost some damage from clipping my void torrent. Say I would die.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
character as you get targeted.
Yeah, the purple arrow. I noticed that. No, it's because there's like this new thing with Shadow Karen where like you build stacks on your main target now, so it's even worse to swap.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I didn't think of that. Yeah, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I mean, before like you could swap pretty easily and you would just lose the devouring plague, I guess. But
Yeah. I mean, now it's like it's not really that big a deal though, right? Because as long as you have a main
Yeah.
target that matters for damage, then not swapping is fine.
yeah, but if you have to swap, I think you just still swap.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Like during Prague, we might actually just have to swap. Those things were like, wait, how high is our eye level right now compared to what will be?
It's 95. So I mean, we're like 10 eye
pretty
levels
low.
lower.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we'll be way stronger. Like, right?
I feel like these bosses, you might be about the side level if you like walk into it early on the first week.
Yeah,
No
it
one really
depends
does that
if you
anymore,
split or
right?
not.
You just there's no way you're gonna go in here before heroic.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
I
unless
think
you're
at
doing
least
splits, you're not going to get
Barely
a insane amount.
We had heroic eye level.
Like the guilds that don't do splits and walk into this boss on the second day of the raid week will probably be relatively low. Probably higher than this, but
Depends.
not
I
by
mean, it just
much.
depends if this is a Teros or not. Is it gonna be, oh, you have to do splits and have all your DPS 4-piece to kill it? Guess we'll see. Oh. So these seem like harder early bosses, which is probably a good thing.
Yeah, this one has like a lot of
difficulty.
coordination.
And
Do
also
you
just
ever-
has a pretty good soft enrage. It might be tight week 1.
Remember
What's the
Agira?
next boss? Oh, it's the ad boss.
Yeah, the one you have to break the canisters with your orbs.
Yeah, on Mythic you have to break their canisters have like protection over them before the orbs even go out. You have to break with the Kaiveza spreads.
Oh, the balls that shoot
Yep.
out from people. Okay, and then there's other stuff too. There's like a bunch of damage added. It looks like.
Yeah, the ads have more things, and then there's also like the
Oh, when you break the protection on those ad cages, it like applies a bunch of healing absorb to the whole raid.
yeah, you do that, and then also the knockback leaves puddles on the ground.
Yeah, and okay,
So you
those are
can't just
dot.
like get knocked anywhere you want to
Alright,
get knocked.
I think I'll play Oracle on this next boss. There's enough Void Weaver
It's
for a
actually
little bit.
kind of annoying if you have to go back. I guess it depends if you have to go back to the same canisters or not.
Okay, freaking found him.
Oh, the one melee ad just gets 7% damage stacking infinitely. The assassin just randomly hits people for 3 mil, it looks like. Oh, and it AoEs a little bit, so you want to be spread.
I don't know who asked it earlier, but yes, the dot does increase if less people soak on the last boss we just killed.
Wait, I need to go with that stupid little trinket.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. That's a good point. There's a trinket that's like a cheat deathy type trinket that might be good for people to go grab for this next one, because this next one might be hard. And I've seen a lot of people in like doing guild testing, just like having all of their DPS wearing that trinket. It's the trinket that like cheats death, and if you're held above 75%, you get to live.
Yeah,
What's
it's
it called?
all devouring nucleus.
Yeah, devouring nucleus, that thing.
I'm gonna go get it.
I do not have that, and I thought I bought everything on the vendor.
Might have been
No, it
the.
didn't show up if you had it like sorted by DPS or healer or whatever. So that probably
Oh.
auto sorted because it's a tank trinket. Yeah, it's probably pretty smart to
Gotcha.
actually have everyone wear it, just so everyone has a.
Might not be needed for this boss, but it'll probably be pretty good for tomorrow. Depends what the tuning on this next one is like.
Teleports up.
What's it called
All
again?
devouring nucleus.
Okay.
I linked
Devouring
it.
nucleus or something. The change in the mythic for this boss, every ad basically is more deadly. The assassin AoEs when he ambushes. On heroic there was no indicator, but I'd be really surprised if there's actually no indicator. So that's probably something to look out for. See if there's like an indicator on it, because otherwise when it picks melee, it'll just shit on all the melee. The mage just casts faster every time you kick it. Phase blade stacking damage buff might make it a priority target. One of the more important ones is when the boss does his knockback. He doesn't do it very frequently, but when he does his knockback, where you land, it will leave a degen. So make sure you aim to drop it in not a shit position. And also, if you get a Kai'Veza orb, I don't know what the visual is going to look like. Some of these canisters are going to be shielded. If you get the Kai'Veza orb mechanic, you need to aim your orbs to hit the shielded canisters. I don't know what it's going to look like, though. I'm sure it'll be easier to see when we pull, but just look out for them. And whenever a shielded canister gets broken, it puts a healing absorb for the healers.
Five.
What do you say? Heal
4,
absorb?
3, 2, 1.
Is there any difference between the purple and the black canister response?
The purples are the phase blades. That's just it. Oh, I see. The shielded ones have like, oh, they're all shielded. Woo. Okay, so every canister needs to be broken by the Kai'Veza orb people at some point.
Alright, so this assassin does AoE damage on every target?
He does nothing right now.
This is the knockback, so we're all gonna have a degen when we land.
Oh my god.
The ads only do stuff if we don't kill them before their cast finishes, or when the boss breaks them out at 2 minutes into the fight.
I see.
If you get targeted by Kai'Veza orbs, make sure you hit like some of the canisters in mid, I think still have shields. Point those lines at canisters, and then get out of the way after the
Should I move the boss over to the open one?
Yes, the lines from the boss, the orbs don't travel infinite. The
Yeah, the
orbs
range
only
is
travel like
pretty
20
short.
yards. Yeah.
Have you tried blinking midair and seeing if it like drops it at your new location?
I'll do it. Next pull, I guess, because we're probably not going to do it again in this phase.
Triangle. Go to triangle.
Point those at the canisters in the middle. You're not going to be able to hit any other ones. Orbs don't go very far. Somebody hit it with an orb. So you have to shoot the canisters with an orb to break them. But the other
You have
one...
to be behind it, and you have the thing.
Or move out the way. Alright, all ads are now active.
Okay, so we don't get a healing absorb for unbroken canisters, which is nice.
We have to kick the mages in, ranged.
Yeah. Anyone notice the indicator for the ambush, or does it just teleport to you? Something's gone.
I just watched Shark disengage midair. And
These
follow
fucking.
his very
Oh!
afterwards.
I need to reload.
Okay.
You can't cheese it.
A little bit laggy, yeah.
So where Son of Garf is right now is a great place to like fire things, I think, because we're probably gonna hit most of the stuff in mid.
Do you actually see the shields on them? I don't see them.
Yeah, they're like a little
So,
rune on the top.
It's a rune that's rotating around the canister.
Also,
Yeah,
they
if
are
you-
like lining up.
Probably do. What's simplest is we'll probably, because you can break 6 canisters per phase. So what we did on, or tried to do on Heroic, was like we would tank the boss here at the start. It looks like so we don't need to break every runed thing, because it looked like when we phased into the like everything spawning thing, it didn't penalize you for having unbroken canisters. So we only really need to break the canisters we plan to like open with the orbs. So what we should probably do is we'll pull the boss, we'll pull it here. The Kaiveza orbs will go off first.
Game?
The people that get it will need to hit
Like game
these
pros?
two containers. Doesn't matter how you do it, as long as they're both broken by the Kaiveza orbs. Then the normal orbs will come out that break the canisters. They'll like stand behind it or whatever. You'll break those two.
Good game.
And then you'll basically repeat the process. We'll drag it over here, do it there, and then we'll drag it over here, do it here. Or we can also start in the middle and do the 4 in the middle first. That's also fine. But
It's probably fine to
generally
move
I
naturally
think just
down
play
the line.
it over here. Yeah.
So
I think it's gonna be.
do those two,
better
then
for
do 4 middle.
I think you want to do these ones first because I think it's gonna be better for where you're dropping shit when you get knocked back to be like out here. So you like do skull, get knocked back, drop your shit by skull, do X, get knocked back, drop your shit by X, and then you move mid. And I don't think there's another knockback before all the ads spawn. I don't think. So then like most of the room is still clear. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Either way.
Yeah, this guy
let's just
offline.
then
I'm logging back in right now. I had DC'd. I'm reloading right now. Alright, I'm good.
Just make sure with Kaiveza orbs that we do try and hit like the ones at skull, the ones at X.
3, 2,
that we can break them
1.
out.
Jesus, lag, man. Come on.
Kaiveza orbs soon. Yep.
Guys, there's no shield other.
Now those two need to hit these canisters. You stand behind it. Yeah.
You can't stand in front of it now.
You can easily be quick, so they can't hit you with the fire
fast.
and consume it. Now we would swap to the other side. We're gonna get our knockback though, so be careful.
Let me go over to X.
You can pre-immune it. And it does not go over pool.
Nice. If those orbs break X, and if there's a bunch of people already at X, you can go to the middle of the room. That'll be the next area.
I feel like everybody should just get knocked in the back.
Probably.
Eat fake points.
Lines go on the opposite side of the canister. Serenade. Bird one. We're gonna have another knockback after this. Try and get knocked like from the edge or something. Can you get knocked off the platform?
Yes.
Yes.
And it kills you instantly,
Okay.
so.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And then we go mid.
That was a very low value
We
uppies.
still need to Kaibaza or like fall of mid.
We only break 2 more, so it just needs to be the 2 next to her right now. Just break the 2 that are closest to her, and then,
I've got him. I've got him.
okay, and then break the 2 that are right next to her. Stand behind it. You can stand behind the thing.
Do you have to hit it with an orb and a line to break it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the line is not a line. The line shoots another orb. Don't think of the line as an actual line. It shoots a slow-moving orb. Alright, boss bet. No, boss bet phase. Range kick the mages in.
It's giving Sticks bunk junker.
Brothers reference to nothing. Yeah, man, I don't have any fucking timers. Also, yeah.
Can't meld off the aggro.
Yep.
I think everyone should stand up on the side of the ring as well.
Knockback. Knockback.
Knockback.
Oh, I died.
We'll probably do the next phase over here because there's no poop.
Yep.
I'm assuming the poop despawns because if it doesn't, holy moly.
We're not really placing it well.
Yeah, we're not coordinating
This
it.
is like a really easy thing to coordinate if you just
Yeah.
are actually mapping it out.
Kaibaza orbs, prepare to break shields. Lines behind the canisters. Knockback. Kaibaza orbs, and then lines immediately after. Lines behind the canisters. And then we'll have knockback soon.
Thought we were supposed to get another heal absorb there. Alright. Oh, there they are. I guess I don't quite understand what's causing the heal absorbs. I thought what was causing the heal absorbs was the canisters being broken. Am I wrong?
There's orbs in mid.
I'm gonna
try to break the 2 closest to the boss. Just left or right
As
of the
soon
boss.
as the ads spawn, I'm dying.
Did we only get 1 line?
Yeah, it looked like 1. I don't know what happened.
I mean, it like dies after this. It's not that, right?
Phase.
Every turn we have knocked.
Circles? Oh, that's the assassin's gotcha.
You stack with old puddles.
Let me cast Radiance, please.
Exactly on where no puddle is.
Oh,
Stop
there's like
damage.
huge
Stop damage,
piles
stop
over
damage.
here.
Stop damage. Does this boss just like keep going on infinitely, or does he enrage?
Yeah.
it?
I mean, it will enrage at some
Often
point.
ranges this space.
It's often rages the puddles, yeah.
If we just die, we could definitely kill it here. Let's go ahead.
Does the puddle damage stack or no? Seems like it does.
Like stacks, you can probably stand on and check it
I
out.
mean, I think it's pretty easy to try to put, like, if you see a big pile like this, like, just try to put it on that already. I don't think it spreads it more.
It doesn't look like the puddle things.
Yeah. I'm sending a multiple
think I'm only taking damage from one.
Is it when the Stargeist shoots balls? Maybe.
Right. Okay. So
I thought it was on the.
just stacking.
Yeah, it might be on ball shoot then. I don't know.
If we can do like
I have more important tasks to attend to.
So we can basically, if we start over on like skull ads.
Shatter Pulse.
What are we not using?
So the Soulbinder enchants the Binding Chambers.
You could like
Dark
start on
Sigils,
skull ads, like
protecting
everyone
them
basically
from
stacked on
Soulfire
skull for the
Annihilation.
knockback and get knocked to triangle.
A sigil is
and then go from
destroyed
triangle
when
to
struck
X.
by the Soulfire Convergence and triggers shit.
And that'll just put the knockback shit, the puddles
Shatter
like
Pulse
way
the
out
heal
to the
jump.
outside.
So it's yeah, I
so
mean that
moving
makes
towards
things so
that
yeah, it
side.
might be multiple things.
Careful Windwalker, man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, game crashed.
There's orbs.
-1 testing pull.
Lines.
And the knockback's coming.
Yep.
Getting knocked
Try and get
out.
knocked to green. Try and get knocked to green. Easy.
Hey, princess. How you doing, Dread?
And we're in mid. Mid pretty much already has the runes.
You showed up
broken,
just
so-
in time, Drek, for me to have DC'd at the beginning of the poll and died, so. -1 testing pull.
Let me go to blue.
That did Freedom just knock that debuff off early? I swear I just saw someone get Freedom and it popped their orbs.
Knock. Knock.
Whenever the next US come out, they're coming out here to Freedom one of the people with the orbs.
Does not work.
Is it an immune or something? I feel like I watched someone's orb pop early and they didn't die.
They go out staggered.
Horribly
Probably
timed
just saw the
ramp.
first
Let's go.
person Go off.
True, I guess they are staggered.
Knock, knock, knock. Ding.
Who do you think you are? Oh, yeah.
That's really annoying that I can't blink that knock. Mid.
See, what caused the heal absorb there?
It's like on this last one we only get one beam, right? That's consistent with last time. We want to go one. This is really like our second pull.
Can't talk, we're blasted.
Just to play. Otherwise we're gonna be done. I mean, we could be done early. I don't really care. Really. We've kind of seen the fight.
Let's just do it one more time. Let's just do it one more time. Just die. Jump off.
This fight owns. For me.
This fight feels way easier than last fight.
Yeah, this fight is way too
Now,
simple. As is.
now will this boss be the second boss of the raid?
I mean, there's like nothing happens during all of like P1.
Ever.
Like you break out the ads and they don't do anything when you break them out.
I mean, they don't do anything when they're broken.
Alright, I'm gonna
out
play
on
a
the
Void
ground, you
Weaver.
Just kill them. Like this
Yeah.
fight's just a third boss angle. Like it doesn't do anything. Like
I'm all for easier
Is this
bosses.
easier than the other one? It could be second.
What if you jump off
the
ahead?
other one was also very easy.
I mean, with the
It's
current
like
tuning,
you could
yeah,
do
you
them
could
in
just
any order.
current tuning, you could just not pop any of them like during regular phase. But I feel like they're gonna add something so that you can't do that, or they're just gonna hurt too much on live. But I mean, for the pad, we could do it.
It's the same amount of total damage, however fast you
2,
kill them.
1.
Could hold lust and not until 2 minutes.
What's still 2 minutes?
Well, you're just stealing pad from each other, though, right? It's not like they have more health when you lust at 2 minutes.
It's not pad, it's real damage.
It's real pad damage. Prepare for knock.
Nice.
Knocking soon.
Fuck, I wanted to cancel that Radiance. I didn't want to use that there.
Even the boss that goes off is diabolical.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to move.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That actually is surprising.
That's good to know, I guess. I was trying to get into a spot to get knocked.
These timers feel weird.
Knock.
Are they nerfing Oracle for 11.2? Right now, no. The only nerfs Disc has seen is mana related.
Getting hit by these orcs is like not scary.
Wait, it reduces your haste. Yeah, that's illegal.
Yeah. Knockback.
Yeah, it's toxic.
Oh my god.
Are these LOS people or no?
No.
Anyone have anything else they want to test?
I bet we can fuck this boss up.
This one's pretty straightforward.
It feels like I need to change the way it works. It's a little too silly.
Nothing does anything. Just like
Yeah.
There's no. Oh shit! We got this ad out.
Yeah, there should be more. Like we're just picking random ads and none of them do anything. It doesn't matter.
There's also like no choice. You just go down the line. You don't have to think about what you're doing anyway.
Interesting. Kind of a shit boss, not gonna lie.
What a boss. What a boss.
Well, hopefully tomorrow.
It
will be...
is only the third boss, to be fair. But
I feel like maybe
it could
they.
be pretty easy 'cause it's the third boss.
I feel like maybe they intentionally let the health be like the health and damage be pretty low so that we could actually like not bang our head against a wall.
Yeah, they do that for testing always.
I'm not gonna put that.
Even
We're
with
just
Weird boss,
mechanics
I don't know.
bosses, like, the ads don't do
Yeah,
anything.
it's an early boss. It's probably gonna be your either. I think this is the one where you can do either second or third.
It's like, okay.
I'm gonna mute Discord for a second. I think that's the boss where you can do either second or third. I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure you can do, or you do the first boss first, and then you can pick between the second or the third boss for which order you do. So you're probably just gonna do this one second. And it looks like a loot pinata. Yeah, you're not wrong. Like they were saying, I feel like there should be logic in regards to like what ads you're breaking out and how you're ordering which ads you're killing and stuff like that. But no, you kind of just kill it. Definitely not the most well-designed boss ever. But yeah, I don't know. Void Weaver seems fine. Oracle's probably still definitely the default play for the most part, but Void Weaver seems way better with this tier set. Probably about a 0% chance this tier set goes live though, so we'll see what happens with the Void Weaver if they give it some compensation buffs if they hit the tier set. But anyways, that's testing, so I am gonna hop off. Thank you for watching testing. That was good. I will stream more testing another day. Probably for all the mythic testing, I'll turn stream on. I'm not gonna bother turning stream on for any heroic testing. Although, is there more heroic testing, or have we done it all now? I don't remember. I have to look at the schedule. But regardless, GG's. I will restream for more testing later. Bye.